Und da sind wir wieder zurück zu einem neuen ABC-Mördersbad. Wir sollen die Post holen. Zip, 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 zip.
Poor Mr. Poirot. I'm quite sorry for you. If at first you don't succeed, try again. We've a long way to go still. Typery? No, that comes later. Letter T. The next little incident will take place in Doncaster on September 11th. So long. ABC. I should compare this letter with the one on my desk which I received earlier to see if it does indeed come from the same person.
Na sicher, das sehe ich jetzt schon, ohne dass ich es genau untersuchen muss.
It is now the right time.
Bam, bam.
Let us examine this more closely. Certain characters in the two letters may have...
Ja, das kennen wir schon.
Yes, this... Right. Let us... Yes, the I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defect. I have to find... The W... Right. Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find...
Ja, das A haben wir noch.
Yes, the... Right.
Also, das ist jedes Mal stark.
That's right. The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. My theory was right. Hastings, he strikes tomorrow. Chief Inspector Japp?
He's on another line. Can I take a message?
Yes, please, mademoiselle. It is from Hercule Poirot. Tell him ABC strikes tomorrow in Doncaster. He must call me back.
Very well, sir.
Bien, now I'm going to see what I can find from these burnt documents. I've received the product I need. Hastings, if you do not mind, I would like you to take a few notes.
Yes, yes.
Die Dokumente entschlüsseln.
I've finished with this subject.
Okay, die Dokumente entschlüsseln. Muss ich das ihm geben? Muss ich da drauf drücken? Wie mache ich denn das jetzt am blödesten?
Royal Mathematical and Statistical Society's Bulletin, September the 9th, 1935. The Alphabet Murder, a methodical madman. It's highly probable that the alphabet murderer will kill again. Could we possibly estimate the number of victims in his next crime? Yes, and it is easy. As soon as we know the ratio of towns, cities and villages whose names begin with a D and the ratio of English people whose names are spelled the same. On the one hand, the ratio of towns, cities and villages in England with a name starting with D, and on the other hand, the ratio of English people with a name also starting with D. After this initial calculation, it is easy to deduce the likelihood of actually being murdered if you belong to the target population. Go to the last page to find our results and details on the calculations. Daily Blag, August 31, 1935. Moustache at half-mast. Poirot's repeated failure in ABC case. Sometimes small things trouble great men. Hastings, faithful collaborator of the Belgian detective, knows something about it. 3 mornings in a row, he confided to us, the cook broke the egg yolks when preparing Poirot's breakfast. This apparently casual event has greatly disturbed my friend, to the point it breaks his concentration and slows his judgment. I also noticed his mustache, of which he is so proud, being duller than usual.
Poirot, I assure you I haven't said any such thing to the journalists. They twist everything.
So, na, wie machen wir das jetzt? Reden wir mal mit ihm.
So, how are you getting on? I'm ready to take notes.
Ja, manchmal ist es halt komisch, da weiß ich auch nicht, wie es weitergehen soll.
Churston, Devon, population 500.
Das brauchen wir uns nicht anschauen. Ich glaube, das haben wir doch schon einmal gesehen. Außerdem,
Hastings, photo.
bitte.
If someone has tried to get rid
Ich würde es ja gern zusammensetzen, nur egal was ich mache, es ist unlogisch.
I do not need. Ah.
Ich kann nichts machen dagegen. Okay, ich versuche mal aus der Tür zu gehen. Wenn nicht, dann...
It is not the right.
Okay, passt. Machen wir es so. Da gibt es irgendwo... die verbrannten Dokumente entschlüsseln. Da hat es doch gegeben. Ich schneide mal kurz. Ich muss herausfinden, wo man die Dokumente benutzen kann. So, jetzt kommt das Unlogischste überhaupt. Ich muss daher drücken.
Now, down to work.
Statt dass wir das am Schreibtisch machen, wo
All
wir
of
mehr
this
Platz
needs
haben.
putting in order a little.
Hä?
This piece should be placed here. It's so simple.
Ja, Gott sei Dank habe ich das schon oft gemacht. So.
This page is finished. That's done. 3 more to go. I think that this is right.
Ja, glaubst? Ich auch.
This page is finished. And that's 2 done. It's easier than I thought.
Muss ich das nach der Reihe rein? Wahrscheinlich schon, ne? Sollte. Habe ich das da gehören? Das da oben? Und das unten.
This page is finished. Only 1 more. Keep going.
Only one more. Und die Zeit, die wir nachher verloren haben, habe ich zumindest jetzt wieder aufgeholt.
This
Muss schnell
page is
fertig
finished.
kriegen.
All the pages are reconstructed.
Was hat er gesagt? Dann mit
A
den,
bottle of solvent.
war das da drauf? Oder war das da
A
drauf?
bottle of solvent. A dry cloth. A bottle of solvent. A bottle of solvent. A bottle of solvent. A dry cloth. A dry cloth.
Das ist unglaublich. Das ist unglaublich.
A bottle of solvent.
Schütz aus, du Idiot, du Vollkoffert. Ich hasse dich,
A
wirklich.
bottle of solvent. A bottle of solvent.
Jetzt geht's auf einmal.
The cloth is now soaked with solvent. Got it! Make a note, Hastings, make a note. Mrs. Alice Asher, shop owner in Andover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis, prescribed laudanum.
I got it. Look. Poirot, where on earth did you find these files?
On a fire at the bottom of the garden at Campside.
All right, but where did the person who burned them find them?
Alice Asher, shopkeeper in Andover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis, chronic cough with loss of blood. Prescribed laudanum-based cough medicine. Betty Barnard, waitress in Bexhill. Chronic bronchitis, causing dysphonia. Advised to stop smoking.
Ja.
Alexander Bonaparte Cust. War wounded, mustard gas and head trauma. Pulmonary emphysema. Hemoptysis. Coughing fits with blood. Suffers from absences and amnesia.
Also das ist der Mörder
Dick
gewesen?
Dudley Dunbar, owner of the Black Swan Hotel in Doncaster. Asthmatic, heart disease, heart condition. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Das ist leicht. Also wenn ich das jetzt nicht gleich schaffe, dann stimmt beim Spiel irgendwas nicht. Woher stammen die verbrannten Dokumente? Na wo wohl? Ja. Okay, nur der 1 ist. Das untere passt sicher nicht.
The burned documents are medical records and without a doubt they come from Clark's archives. First of all, because all the patients have throat conditions. And secondly, their name starts with either A, B, C or D. And it is precisely the files that match these letters that have been tampered with.
But why burn these files? How come the names of the two victims appear on them? And who are the two other patients?
These are very good questions.
Aber die sind leicht zu beantworten. Das wird der Job sein. Oh, ja.
Hello, Poirot?
Any news, Chief Inspector?
You wanted a stocking seller? We have one. Reported by his landlady who thought he was behaving suspiciously. He has the most unbelievable name.
Alexander Bonaparte Cust.
Yes, Alexander Bonaparte Cust? How did you guess? Poirot, you have magical powers. It's a serious lead. I called Doncaster. A person matching Cust's description has been seen at the station. He got off the train from London, but after that, nobody knows where he went.
Look for him at the Black Swan Hotel.
What? How do you know he's there?
Trust me, Chief Inspector.
You appear to be very sure of yourself. Very well. I'll call the Black Swan straight away. The owner is going to get a shock when he learns that there's a murderer under his roof.
Do your best, Jap.
You can count on me.
Hastings, everything is at stake. With a little luck, our main suspect will soon be under lock and key. So, has Cust been arrested?
Yes, the Doncaster police are sending him by train.
That is good news. But why so gloomy, Chief Inspector?
Well, when I told the hotel owner that he was sheltering a murderer, he collapsed.
He's dead?
No, fortunately, but it has taken its toll on him. It has to be said that with his name starting with the letter D, he had every reason to fear Cust. I bet he was going to be the next victim.
Chief Inspector, I believe that I share responsibility for this incident.
What do you mean?
I saw Mr. Dunbar's medical records. His heart was weak. I should have warned you.
It's very honest of you to tell me that, Poirot. I appreciate your gesture.
Please keep me informed of his progress.
You can count on me. I'll do what's needed.
I will visit him at his bedside when the killer is caught.
That's typical of you, Poirot. We should focus on the next part of the investigation in order to avoid other incidents. While we're waiting to question Cust, we could search his room in London.
Where does he live?
The Marbury Guest House?
I'll see you there.
Yes, but start without me. First of all, I have to sort out a few details for Cust's transfer.
I understand. À bientôt. Hastings, we are making good progress. Please go and search the room of our #1 suspect.
With pleasure. I did have a dentist appointment, but I'll cancel.
The dentist. So that is why you were so nervous and bad-tempered.
A visit to the dentist is never an enjoyable prospect.
But an unavoidable one. Go to your appointment, Hastings. I will manage on my own. To Marbury Guest House, please.
Das wackelt das Auto. Aber ich würde sagen, wir sehen uns dann das nächste Mal. Bis dann, euer Zlabus. Tschüss, Dankeschön.